Built, not bought. Catholics versus collectives. The Ohio and Notre Dame fan bases are certainly having their fun leading up to the college football playoff championship game tomorrow night. For the teams, all that's left is last-minute preparations, or as Ryan Day would say, getting the minds, bodies, and souls ready. Mark Coons is in Atlanta as the waiting is almost over for the Buckeyes and the Fighting Irish.
Well, we are less than 1 day away from kickoff in Atlanta, and as important as the next couple of hours may be, according to both head coaches, it's the preceding days that are much more important than any Hollywood-style pregame speech.
There'll be plenty of motion to run around on Monday night. And so, I think that there's a back and forth of recognizing what's at stake, but also just making sure we recognize the fact that it's about our execution on the field. And certainly we know what a great opponent we have and how good they are. And so that's it. That's what we have to focus on.
Maybe outsiders can think that, oh, it's a pregame speech that's going to help your team win. The reality is very similar to what Coach Day said. What you've done to get you here is what you got to go out there and do. You got to do what we've done. You got to do it better. We're facing a great opponent. You're in a national championship game. You might say it with a little passion. You get ready to play for the national championship.
Coming off the loss to Michigan, people doubted the Buckeyes. They've left no doubt since then, exercising demons against the SEC, Oregon, and in Texas. Now they get a chance to wipe away bad memories from the last-second Peach Bowl loss to Georgia 2 seasons ago.
If we were able to get this one done in this building, it'd be a little poetic. That would definitely be a great feeling for a lot of people in this building. But man, that Ohio against the world mantra, that's kind of what we try to embody. But it's more us bringing each other together and saying, man, like, we're gonna hunker down and kind of say this is all we got, this is all we need, man. And it's more of that, I'm gonna go out there and fight my butt off because I love the guy next to me, not because I hate the guy across from me, but it's because of that love for the guy next to me.
Texas used zone coverage to keep Buckeye star receiver Jeremiah Smith in check. Will Notre Dame follow suit or stick to their tried and true man-to-man system?
There's not just one thing you can do to defend Jeremiah Smith. He's one of the best receivers I've ever seen in the college football game at a young age. He's a dynamic football player. He's physically a big presence, but he can run and he can catch. And so you're going to have to do some different things to try to keep him off balance, but also keep the rhythm of the quarterback off balance. But the other part of that is we got good players too. We got to do what we do.
I mean, like they say, they play man. So, I'm just ready for the challenge and just get ready to go out there Monday and just, put on the show. I say both respect and frustration as well. But I doubt they come out there and triple team me. They say sticking to what they've been doing all year, and that's playing man coverage. We're just ready for the challenge.
In his third season as Notre Dame's head coach, Marcus Freeman has followed the path of his college coach, Jim Tressel, playing fundamental football and making the Fighting Irish likable.
I think you look at how we play the game of football, right? It's very complementative. The offense can lean on the defense can lean on the offense, and our special teams is going to make plays and create sparks in the game. And I think that's just the way we play the game. And if you want to call that the will to win, like, I guess that is. If you want to call that, a lot of talent, which I think we have, and then you can call it that.
The fact that these are both, Midwest programs, large, fan base, alumni base, have an opportunity to recruit nationally. I think there's a lot in common there. And certainly everybody on our program has a lot of respect for Notre Dame.
I know Coach Day and a lot of people on his staff that have integrity and do things the right way, and it's about building young people and helping them grow.
When asked about the similarities between Ohio State and Notre Dame, Freeman was quick to point out both programs have national title expectations every single season, but only Ohio State has been able to meet those expectations in the recent history. On Monday, Notre Dame will try to change that, while Ohio State will be looking for their third title in 22 seasons. On the road to the Buckeyes in Atlanta, Mark Coons, BCSN.
That's right. The national championship will kick off at 7:30 from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, airing on ESPN as it all comes down to the final game of the college football season tomorrow night. Mark Coons will continue to have coverage all the way up until confetti flies.
BCSN's coverage of Sports Nightly on the road with the Buckeyes is presented by Directions Credit Union. Choose your own direction. And by Gallon, Tackus, and Boisenall, your local car accident lawyers.